Struggling to manage your time for content creation? You're not alone. It's a real pain point for so many people. You're hustling, trying to build a brand, create killer content, and engage with your audience. Trust me, I get it. We've all been there. You're probably thinking, Leroy, I've tried everything. Nothing works. But here you are, still feeling overwhelmed and behind the curve. When you master your time, you master your content game. So if you're ready to stop feeling overwhelmed and start owning your content calendar, buckle up. All right, let's get down to business. Tip number 1, create a content calendar. It's your visual roadmap, your playbook, your game plan. You wouldn't step onto a football field without a game plan, right? Same goes for your content. It keeps you organized and consistent, reduces last-minute scrambles. Plan ahead, don't play catch-up. Your secret weapon for high-quality content keeps you sane and your audience happy. All right, you've got your content calendar locked and loaded, but we're not done yet. Set clear goals. Big, audacious goals that get you fired up. You need a purpose, a direction, a why. What are you trying to achieve? Set SMART goals, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Clear goals give you focus and direction. All right, my friends, let's talk about batching. This is about working smarter, not harder. You go hard, you get it done. Content creation is the same way. Pick a day, maybe 2, and block it off for content. Build an arsenal, a content war chest. Batching eliminates wasted time. Crank out amazing content. Dominate your niche. Listen, we're all about hustle, but we're also about working smart. You don't need to start from scratch every single time. Templates are your secret weapon for efficiency. Think about your social media posts. Create a set of go-to templates for different types of content, quotes, tips, behind the scenes, you name it. Same goes for your blog posts, your videos, even your emails. Having these templates ready to go means less time staring at a blank screen and more time putting out fire content. It's about consistency, it's about speed, it's about building an empire. And the best part, you can always tweak and customize your templates, put your own unique spin on them. Templates aren't about being lazy, they're about being strategic. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk time management. This is where the magic happens, where you take control of your day and dominate your schedule. It's called time blocking. Open up your calendar, and I mean right now, and start carving out blocks of time for specific tasks. Monday morning, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., content research. Tuesday afternoon, 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., video editing. You get the idea? This is about compartmentalizing, about creating laser focus. When you're in the research zone, you're not thinking about editing, you're not checking emails, you're all in. This is how you eliminate distractions and get things done. And trust me, when you start seeing those blocks of time dedicated to your goals, it's a game changer. It's about taking control, it's about discipline, it's about winning. All right, entrepreneurs, hustlers, content creators, let's talk about working smarter, not harder. You already put in the work to create killer content, right? Repurposing is where it's at. Think about it. You've got a fire blog post. Boom! Turn that into a video script or take snippets and turn them into social media posts. One piece of content, multiple platforms, maximum impact. Maximize your reach and get the most out of your hard work. Repurpose, reuse, recycle, and watch your content empire grow. Let's go. Listen, I love social media, but who's got time to be glued to their phone 24/7? We've got empires to build. That's where automation comes in. Tools like Buffer, Hootsuite, later, they're your new best friends. Schedule posts in advance and free yourself from real-time posting. Imagine a whole week without stressing about what to post next. Stop wasting time on tasks that can be automated. Let's talk about a productivity killer. Perfectionism. We've all been there, tweaking that one graphic for hours, rewriting the same paragraph over and over. Guess what? It's a trap. Set time limits for your tasks. Writing a blog post, 2 hours. Editing a video, 4 hours. Deadlines create urgency and force prioritization. Done is better than perfect. Get the work out there, get feedback, and keep moving forward. All right, let's get real for a minute. You want to win in the content game? Be present, kill the distractions, silence those notifications, find a dedicated workspace, use tools like Focus at Will, Forest, block out the noise and get in the zone. Listen up, entrepreneurs, hustlers, content creators. Time management isn't about grinding yourself to the bone. It's about working smarter, not harder. And that's where the Pomodoro Technique comes in. This ain't some fancy Italian dish, by the way. It's a simple concept. 25 minutes of focused work, followed by a 5-minute break. Rinse and repeat, my friends. Why does it work? Because our brains aren't wired for marathon work sessions. We need those short bursts of intense focus followed by strategic breaks. It's like interval training for your brain. This technique keeps you fresh, energized, and prevents burnout. You'll be amazed at how much you can accomplish when you embrace the power of the Pomodoro. Trust me on this one, it's a game changer. Let's talk delegation, baby. You think I built my empire doing everything myself? No way. You gotta know your strengths and hand off the rest. You can't do it all. Outsourcing frees up your time. Invest in your business by building a team. Time is your most valuable asset. You can't buy more of it, you just gotta use what you got effectively. That's where time tracking comes in. Track every minute you spend on content creation. Tools like Toggle or Rescue Time make this super easy. They give you valuable data to optimize your workflow. Listen, I get it. You're a creative force of nature. You've got ideas exploding out of your ears. That's why you need to embrace digital tools. Tools like Trello, Notion, and Asana. Trello is your visual war room. Notion is your all-in-one workspace, and Asana keeps you on track. Stay focused on creating killer content. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about priorities. It's not just about making a to-do list. Strategically plan your week and break it into daily steps. Identify the most impactful tasks each day. Set your weekly goals. Break them into manageable daily tasks. Stay focused and make consistent progress. All right, entrepreneurs, listen up. Stuck staring at a blank screen? It's like squeezing water from a stone. You need an idea bank. Use a Notes app, Google Doc, or a notebook. Inspiration strikes anywhere. Jot ideas down immediately. Your idea bank is your secret weapon. Let's talk about research, my friends. You can't just be spitting out random half-baked thoughts into the content world. You need to back up your hustle with facts, data, and insights, but don't get stuck in the research rabbit hole. Batching your research is the name of the game. Dedicate specific days or even just a few hours to deep dive into your content pillars. Instead of jumping back and forth between researching and creating, immerse yourself in information gathering. This focused approach will save you tons of time and energy. You'll avoid mental fatigue from constantly switching gears and get into a flow state. Remember, you're not writing a thesis. You're creating content that connects. Batching your research lets you absorb information efficiently and translate it into engaging content that informs and captivates your audience. All right, let's talk about expectations. I'm all about hustle, but even I know that Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't expect to become a content creation machine overnight. Don't set yourself up for failure by trying to do too much too soon. Start small and gradually increase your output. If you're new to this, maybe 1 or 2 pieces of quality content a week is enough. As you get more comfortable and efficient, you can ramp up production. Remember, quality over quantity always wins. It's better to create one amazing video that blows people away than 10 mediocre ones that nobody watches. Be patient, be persistent, and trust the process. Setting realistic expectations is crucial for avoiding burnout and staying in the content game for the long haul. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk high-impact content. Are you getting the return on investment you deserve? Not all content is created equal. Spend 80% of your time on that 20% that crushes it. Focus on quality over quantity. Create content your audience can't get enough of. Figure out what's working and double down on that. It's about the impact it makes. Listen up, content creators, every second counts. Keyboard shortcuts are a game changer. Cut, copy, paste, format in the blink of an eye. Save hours every week. Learn those shortcuts. Your future self will thank you. All right, entrepreneurs, let's talk about your workspace. Create an environment that breeds productivity. Your environment impacts your mindset. Clutter and distractions kill productivity. Dedicate a space free from distractions. Organize your tools and declutter. Maybe add natural light or a plant. Make it your sanctuary. When your environment is on point, your content will be too. All right, listen up. I know you think you're a multitasking machine, but let me tell you something. You're not. Nobody is. When you try to do a million things at once, you end up doing a million things poorly. Instead, become a master of one thing at a time. Give it your full, undivided attention. Block out all distractions, put your phone on airplane mode, close all those extra tabs you don't need, and get in the zone. Trust me, your brain will thank you for it. Listen up, entrepreneurs, creators, hustlers. We're living in a digital age. Use every tool to streamline your workflow. Collaboration tools unlock next-level productivity. Tools like Google Docs, Dropbox, and Slack are your new best friends. They keep everyone on the same page with real-time editing and instant communication. Embrace collaboration and watch your content creation process become smoother and faster. All right, content creators, let's talk about editing. Editing is crucial but can be a major time suck. Editing as you go is a recipe for disaster. You'll get bogged down and waste time. Batch your editing process. Set dedicated blocks of time for editing. Step away, reset, and return with fresh eyes. You'll be more efficient and effective. Batch your editing, streamline your workflow, and watch your content shine. You guys, listen up. This is huge. You got to learn to say no. You're not a superhero. You can't do it all. Don't overcommit. It'll kill your vibe. Your time? That's a limited edition drop. Treat it like gold. Set those boundaries. Protect your hustle. Listen, even the best athletes in the world constantly analyze their game, right? They're always looking for that edge, that tiny improvement. Your content game is no different. You've got to review your workflow like religiously. Don't be afraid to dissect your process. Where are the bottlenecks? What's slowing you down? Are you wasting time on tasks that could be automated or outsourced? Get granular, my friends. This ain't about being perfect, it's about being better. Every week, take some time to reflect on your workflow. Did you crush it? Did something feel off? Tweak it, adjust it, optimize it. Remember, the market is always changing. Your audience is evolving, and you gotta evolve with them. Stay agile, stay open to improvement, and watch your content game reach a whole new level. Listen, I'm all about quality, but let's get real. Perfection is a myth. It's a unicorn chasing a rainbow. It's a recipe for procrastination and burnout. Done is better than perfect, people. I get it, you want to put your best foot forward. But sometimes you got to hit that publish button, even if it's not 100% perfect. The feedback you'll get from your audience is way more valuable than another day of tweaking. Look, your audience cares about authenticity, about connecting with you. They'd rather have consistent, valuable content than radio silence while you chase an impossible standard. Remember, you can always go back and make improvements later. Don't let perfectionism hold you back from putting your work out there. Ship it, learn from it, and keep moving forward. You got to stay in the know, right? Especially in the content game. It's tempting to spend hours consuming, but that's a one-way ticket to content creation burnout city. Treat content consumption like a business expense. You're investing your time. Is endlessly scrolling bringing you closer to your goals? Set limits. Be disciplined. Schedule time for consumption. Don't get sucked into the endless scroll. You're a creator. Put down the phone, step away from the screen, and start creating. Let's talk AI, baby. Yeah, artificial intelligence. I know what you're thinking. Leroy, is AI going to steal my job? Listen, AI isn't the enemy. It's your secret weapon in the content game. Think of it like this. AI is your new intern, always ready to brainstorm and draft content. It works 24/7 and never complains about overtime. We're living in a golden age of AI tools. You've got ChatGPT spitting out blog post outlines like it's nothing. Copy.ai crafting social media captions that would make Don Draper jealous. Jasper can write a whole ebook before you finish your coffee. This is the future, my friends. Embrace it and crush the content game. Listen up, entrepreneurs, hustlers, anyone with a dream and a Wi-Fi connection. We're living in a world of constant distractions. Notifications popping up left and right, emails flooding your inbox, DMs blowing up your phone. It's enough to make anyone's head spin. Time management apps, baby. I'm talking Todoist, Google Keep, any .do comma, the list goes on and on. These apps are like your digital assistants keeping track of your to-dos, deadlines and appointments. Find what works for you. Experiment with different apps. Taking a few minutes to get organized will save you hours. It's all about working smarter, not harder. You'll be amazed at what you can accomplish. You guys know I hustle hard. I'm all about that 24/7 grind, building businesses and crushing it, but even you need to recharge. You can't pour from an empty cup. Listen, your health is your wealth. If you're burnt out, fried, running on fumes, your content's gonna suck. You're gonna make bad decisions, miss opportunities, and frankly, you're gonna hate life. Schedule breaks into your day like you schedule meetings, and I'm not talking about scrolling through Instagram. I mean actually disconnecting. Go for a walk, meditate, hit the gym, spend time with your family. Whatever fills your cup. Trust me, taking breaks isn't weak, it's strategic. It's gonna make you more productive, more creative, and more successful in the long run. You gotta take care of yourself to take care of business. Let's be real, most meetings are a complete waste of time. They're productivity black holes. For content creators, time is your most valuable asset. Ask yourself, can this be solved with a quick email or a Slack message? 9 times out of 10, the answer is yes. Use that time to create something amazing. Your content empire depends on it. You want to know one of the biggest secrets to scaling a business? Systems. And that applies to your content creation too. You need a workflow, a repeatable process that takes you from idea to published masterpiece. Start by mapping out the steps you take for each piece of content. Then look for ways to optimize and streamline each step. The key is to create a system that works for you and then stick to it. Watch your content output skyrocket. You got to understand, not all hours are created equal. You know yourself best. Maybe you're a morning person crushing it before the rest of the world wakes up, or maybe you're a night owl, those creative juices flowing when the moon's out. Figure out when you're most dialed in and block that time off for your most important tasks. This is about maximizing your output. When you're in the zone, that's when the magic happens. Don't schedule meetings, just create. Trust me, the algorithm rewards consistency and quality. Listen up, content creators. Time is your most valuable asset. Stop wasting it digging through hard drives and folders. We're living in the cloud, baby. Google Drive, Dropbox, iCloud, embrace it. All your videos, images, documents, everything needs to be accessible from anywhere. You never know when inspiration will strike or when you'll need to pull up that killer intro. This isn't just about organization, it's about agility. It's about being able to pivot, adapt, and create on the fly. You're competing in a fast-paced world, and every second you waste searching for files is a second your competition is gaining on you. So ditch the outdated hardware, step into the future, and unlock the power of the cloud. Trust me, your time and your sanity will thank you. And let's get real, you can't be everything to everyone. Trying to be a TikTok star, a YouTube sensation, and a podcasting pro all at once? You're spreading yourself too thin. Pick your lane and dominate it. Double down on what you enjoy creating. Quality trumps quantity, always. Pick your content weapon of choice, become a master of it, and watch your impact skyrocket. Listen, you guys know I'm all about hustle, right? Content, content, content. But here's the thing, not all content is created equal. You want the stuff that keeps on giving, the evergreen content. Think about it like a fine wine. It gets better with age. It's valuable today, tomorrow, next year. Tutorials, how-tos, case studies, these are your evergreen gold mines. You put in the effort up front, but it pays dividends for years to come. People will always be searching for this information, and guess who's going to be there to provide it? You are. That's how you build a legacy, my friends. All right, let's talk data, baby. You know I love me some good analytics. It's like looking into a crystal ball, showing you what's working and what's not. When it comes to content creation, analytics are your secret weapon. They tell you what your audience loves, what they engage with, what makes them click that share button. The data will tell you. Double down on what's working. If your audience is loving your video content, guess what? Make more videos. It's about giving the people what they want. Look, I'm all about the hustle, you know that. But even you need to recharge, all right? You can't pour from an empty cup. Scheduling personal time isn't selfish, it's strategic. It's about prioritizing your mental health. Take a break, disconnect, and come back stronger. You wouldn't use a hacksaw to cut down a tree, would you? So why are you still trying to manage your content with spreadsheets and sticky notes? There are platforms out there, content management systems, CMS for the cool kids that'll change your life. WordPress, Medium, even LinkedIn for some of you. These are your chainsaws. They streamline everything. Writing, editing, scheduling, even analyzing how your content's performing. It's all in one place, organized and ready to rock. Look, I'm all about hustle, but hustle without the right tools is just wasted energy. A CMS lets you focus on what matters, creating killer content. Stop wasting time on the little things and let the system do the heavy lifting. Trust me, your sanity will thank you. Let's be real, you've got one superpower, creating awesome content, but somewhere along the line you convinced yourself you're also a superhero admin assistant. Newsflash, you're not. Answering emails, scheduling meetings, formatting documents, that's not your zone of genius. It's draining your energy and killing your creative flow. You know what to do? Delegate. Hire a virtual assistant even for a few hours a week. There are platforms like Upwork and Fiverr bursting with talented VAs who live for this stuff. Or get yourself a tool like Zapier to automate those repetitive tasks. Imagine all that time back in your day. What would you do with it? Create more game-changing content, that's what. I get it, we're all chasing those likes, those views, those subscribers, but I'm here to tell you the algorithm is a fickle beast. Chasing it with endless low-effort content, that's a losing game. It's time to flip the script. Instead of 10 mediocre pieces of content, what if you created one that truly blew people away? Something so valuable, so insightful, so damn good that people couldn't help but share it. That's how you win in the long game. Look, you could fool the algorithm for a minute, maybe a day, but you know what really matters. Building real connections with your audience. And that only happens when you deliver quality consistently. Stop stressing about the numbers and start focusing on the craft. Listen, you're putting in the work, creating killer content, but are you setting yourself up for success from the jump? That's where SEO comes in. SEO is a long game, but it's how people are going to find your content organically. So before you even write a word, research those keywords. Make sure your titles, headings, and even your image descriptions are working for you. Make SEO part of your process from day one and watch your organic reach explode. You got this. Look, I love the hustle, but even I know you can't do it all. Set boundaries with client work. Burnout. Don't be afraid to say no. Focus on work that excites you. Your time is valuable. You want to know the secret sauce to content creation domination? It's consistency. And the key to consistency, a routine. When you have a set schedule, it becomes a habit. And habits are powerful. Your future self will thank you. Listen, your content is like a fine wine. It gets better with age, but only if you're willing to put in the work. Revisit that old blog post, that video from a year ago, that podcast episode. Don't be scared to tweak, to add, to remix. The market changes, your audience evolves, and you are constantly learning and growing. So take that old content, give it a fresh coat of paint, and watch it crush it all over again. This isn't about being perfect, it's about being relentless. The game rewards those who show up consistently, who iterate and optimize. Your content library is a goldmine. Don't let those nuggets of value collect dust. Rework them, repurpose them, and watch your engagement skyrocket. Remember, the internet never forgets, and that's a good thing. It means your content has staying power. So give it the attention it deserves and watch your audience grow right alongside you. Look, we're all busy entrepreneurs, creators, hustlers. Tracking your progress is key. Whether it's word count, editing stages, or social media stats, know your numbers. Use data to refine your strategy. Double down on what's working. Listen up, content creators. Be authentic. Bring your whole self to the table. Blend your passions, experiences, and unique perspective. You're selling you. Let them see the real you. Share your journey, struggles, and triumphs. Your story is your superpower. Embrace it. You guys, listen up. Every minute you spend fumbling for the right software, the right file, is a minute you're not creating killer content. Create a system, a process, so you can jump right into the content creation zone. Ditch the chaos, embrace the systems, and watch your content output explode. Listen, I preach about hustle, about the grind, about putting in the work. But if you hate the process, you'll burn out faster than a match in a hurricane. Creating content, building a brand, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Find joy in the everyday, in the writing, the filming, the editing. When you love what you do, the energy shines through, and that attracts the audience. Embrace the process and watch as the results take care of themselves. Look, we just dropped 50 game-changing tips on you. 50 ways to level up your content creation game, to own your time, and to build the brand of your dreams. But none of it means a damn thing if you don't take action. So here's your homework. Pick one, just one of these tips, and implement it today. Then tomorrow, pick another one and another one. Keep building, keep hustling, keep pushing yourself. Because the truth is, you are capable of amazing things. You have the power to create content that connects, that inspires, that changes the game. Don't let anything hold you back. Now go out there, crush it, and show the world what you're made of. LeRoya Brown.